am your host, Emma Willis.
Celebrity Big Brother and a live double eviction. So we are down to our last 8 celebrities, and with only 2 days to go until the final, you might think that they'd be calming down, wearing their Sunday best and watching their P's and Q's. It doesn't happen in this house. It's been like the Jeremy Kyle show once again. Gary pushed Dee to her limits after dropping Trow in the kitchen. Lauren finally made our Geordie sure that they could never be more than friends. And Letters from Home even had the bad boy of Ballroom blubbering like a baby. But enough about this week. It is all about tonight. We've got a dirty double on our hands. The whole house is facing eviction. Anybody could be out of those doors this evening, but it is down to you to decide who to save. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Audley, add 01. For Dee, add 04. For Edel, add 05. For Marcus, for Gary, add 07. For George, add 08. For James, add 09. For Lauren, add 11. For Ricky, add 13. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in tonight's show. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus 1, Plus 24 or on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Live TV, who'd do it? OK, we have got a jam-packed show for you this evening, so let's kick things off with a chunk of celebrity action from yesterday. And Lauren's loose lips have been keeping everybody up.
Day 23, 10:03 a.m.
Did you sleep? Well.
No, I didn't get to sleep for ages.
I didn't sleep well.
I just had things going around in my head.
I don't know what I had going around.
Then I was thinking about Ricky, poor little fucker.
What actually did she say to him?
She just said, we're never going to happen.
Because the thing is like, don't take this the wrong way, because I love Ricky to bits, but he was saying, like, oh, you know, she's been leading me on and stuff, but didn't she tell him pretty much from the off that she didn't want?
No, apparently not. That's what he said to me. And I said, but she has
she
for
kept
us.
saying, it's not going to happen in here, but we'll see what happens when we get out.
Yeah.
But in fairness to her, I spoke to her last night and she said, you know, she said, I knew I didn't want to. Then I got all mixed up and I was like, do I like him? Maybe I think I do like him. And she said, but in the last couple of days, she's realised he's not right, so she's just told him the truth. Well, you know, Lauren, when she has a drink, though, she can't help what she's feeling and she says what she has to say, and unfortunately, that's what she had to say last night.
I just think there's a more sensitive way of telling someone.
There is. But that's Lauren.
When you have been leading them on.
She had a drink, and that's what came out.
What I think's the honest truth, she's definitely not the sharpest tool in the box. However, she's very well media trained. That's all it is. She knows how to create a story.
So you think she's playing a game?
Yeah, I do. He's not. He's definitely not. 100%
Oh my God, no. He is. His heart is on his sleeve.
He is.
Yeah.
I just think he's a great guy.
So do I.
A great guy.
Lauren and Ricky are clearing the air.
So I don't want to rouse you, I'm sorry.
No. Not at all.
I think we both like got aggy with each other.
That's why I walked away. I was just like,
Yeah. Was you drunk?
I can tell when you are though,
Why?
because your eyes go like.
Okay.
4:40 p.m. Audley is going for another record.
Clock to 10, brother. Yay! Victory! Number 10.
Yeah! Yeah!
Ricky and James are up to no good.
You fucking arsehole.
I got the going. Here's the second thing. Okay, well.
Thanks for having me back, Gary.
Cheers, Gary.
Oh, look at me clean things.
Let my... No. There yours.
I'll lay.
Oh, dear.
This means the show's close to the end. You're attacking each other in a funny way.
Oh, dear.
Yay! Everybody.
8:38 p.m. Gary and James are chatting about their Big Brother experience.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
What?
It's been surreal. It's been amazing.
Emotional.
Up,
Controversial.
down,
I just
around.
think
Wait a minute,
Deep.
George.
so
Been
many
up,
different
down, over, under.
emotions.
We're coming at it like a
So
bullet
many
thunder.
different
Came back,
emotions.
back, we're coming at it.
So many different emotions.
Yeah.
But you're with a group of people
And the show.
24/7. No, here 24/7. Where
Yeah.
on Strictly you're with one other person 24/7. So
And
you
it's
grow
all
close to
dancing.
one person, very close. You become a great team and everything most of the time.
Whoa.
But here there's loads of people.
Listen, Adele and George, can you stop talking, please? Because Gary can't hear.
It's their hobby being very loud.
Yeah, can you quieten it down a
If
bit?
you could slow down so
My
I could
hobby
hear.
is not being loud.
Yeah.
I think, if you don't mind... Stop interrupting.
I've got no problem with you saying, excuse me, would you mind being quiet?
Did you hear that?
Hang on.
I don't hear anything. I just hear mumble.
Gary, I've got no problem you saying, excuse me, would you mind being quiet, because I can't hear James, but actually saying that it's my hobby to be too loud is
I didn't
rude.
say that.
And this is the whole garden
That's
to
a general
say that...
statement. Don't take it personally.
Hang on a second. Well, I do slightly, but it's a whole garden with 7 people in it for anyone to have
Adele,
to stop
please.
talking so 2 people can talk.
I just
is-
couldn't hear James.
Yeah,
when
we
I said
were
it.
trying to have
Yeah.
a conversation. to be
James,
fair.
shut up winding it up.
And it was-
Listen.
And this is
Rudeness,
British
mate.
Just
rudeness,
the
like
mentality,
nothing
I
else.
just can't
You know what?
James.
It's not British rudeness.
I'm not British!
Yeah, but you're Dublin and
Yeah, you're
you're
Dublin.
Dublin rude.
Yes.
Gary, don't
It's-
you dare
it's the-
brand me as rude.
No, it's double rude.
That's rude.
Dublin rude.
That is rude.
Listen, I'm not one to get into arguments, so I'm going to leave
Hey,
it.
James.
Yeah.
I want to have this conversation.
I know,
with you
mate.
without-
I don't want to
Are you
argue.
referring to-
I'm not. It's not in my nature.
James is great.
Great. Straight in there. Gary,
Fucking song.
fuck 'em. That's what I say. Fuck 'em.
I bet you do,
Mum,
babe.
Is that
can you have a
British
shower
humor?
first?
Yes, it is.
How about them fucking themselves?
That's American humor.
Seriously, I'm taking this really serious.
No,
I don't-
he's joking.
Shush, I don't appreciate it though.
He was joking
I
that
don't
time.
appreciate this
He was that
at all.
time.
Get over it, dear.
That time.
It meant
I don't
nothing
so.
to you. No harm to you.
Before he wasn't, that time he
Please
was.
let it go.
Me talking to my friends is not rude.
Well, God, guys.
I find that
Face the
unfair.
reality of this. Don't let your immaturity sink into reality of what
Gary.
it's not. I was talking to James about, we had a serious conversation going on about how the show's affected him and what he's got. Don't talk. And what he's.
No, ask me not to talk. Don't tell me not to talk.
Please don't talk.
Thank
I was
you.
asking him about the show and how he did with it, what he learned, and that was what was happening. Then you two came in talking
Yeah.
very loud,
And that's
I
okay.
couldn't hear James talking to me, and he couldn't hear me, and so it was just too loud. And I didn't understand.
And that.
I'm not finished. It was too loud for me to understand the nature of the conversation I was having with James, and he was really effective with telling me what he had learned in his heart about himself. And I'm not done. Oh, boy.
Come on.
What he learned in his heart about himself. That was a very sweet thing to be talking about now that we only have 2 nights left.
Okay.
It was very...
Now.
I'm not
Now.
done. Are you listening to me?
Of course I am.
You're so ready to say something, you're not listening.
Okay, go on. I'm listening. I can hear you.
No, you're not. So,
Gary,
what do you have to say?
I'm listening. I can hear you.
No arguments with me. No bad attitude toward me. Please. It's not worthy of it.
You're being unfair. Gary, excuse me.
Hang on.
No, see, now you're not. Now you're doing exactly what you had. Gary. Gary, if I may finish. I have apologized to you a few times. Say sorry for getting in your way. And I would like you to apologize to me for having to be rude to ask me to do something different about it.
I apologize.
Thank you.
See you.
I gave her a good one as well.
How much abuse can they take? Okay, you've got a few minutes left to stick the kettle on, grab the biscuits, because after the break, Gary is giving George some grief. You're not going to want to miss it. Welcome back to a live double eviction of Celebrity Big Brother. So tonight, the whole house is for the high jump. There's only 6 places up for grabs in Friday's live final, which means that tonight is a monster double eviction. Vote lines will be closing shortly, so make sure you're getting quick if you want to save your favourite. OK, before we go down to Eviction Town, let's feast our eyes on the final slice of action from yesterday, and it is a far cry from a peaceful house.
It's 8:46 p.m. It's been 8 minutes since Gary and Edel's argument.
You right? Oh, you crying? What are you crying for?
That was just so frustrating.
What with him? He's terrible, isn't he? Yeah. He's absolutely terrible.
It's so frustrating.
Oh, that's what I get day in, day
He
out.
just thinks he's right all the fucking time. And I'm sorry, but we were right out there.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
appreciate somebody branding me as, oh, your hobby is being loud and you're immature. It's like, excuse me. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you
God,
mean.
I was so wound up. It's like,
Only because I've been where you have, and I'm in fear of getting branded for something that I'm not. Coming in now, don't let him beat you.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you? I apologize to both of you if I've upset you.
No,
have.
you've upset.
What?
You've
You
upset
have.
Adele.
I'm sorry?
You've upset me before, but tonight you've upset Adele.
Well, we talked about it.
Yeah.
But
Right, just let her have 5 minutes. James, let her have 5 minutes on her own.
Sometimes I find you intolerable.
Well, let me tell you something, buddy. I'm from another place, and I'm 70 years old. And there's something called respect and communication, and that didn't happen. And I said, please,
I'd say that
please be
from your
quiet.
part.
I said, please be quiet.
1 second before you go out.
incredibly hard.
Yeah, I know you did, but don't cry about it.
Let it get to you.
Don't let it get to you, babe. Seriously.
I'm fine.
Just wait a minute before you go up there. I just want you to stay here before you go up there like this.
I just found that incredibly hard.
Yeah, I know, but why?
You offended her. You
No, I
took
didn't-
it. You took it one step further, Gary, like you always do.
I couldn't hear her. And I
But
didn't say you
well,
were...
if you couldn't hear her, that's
Can you
even
listen to
worse.
me? Can you listen to me?
Yeah. Can you tell me when you finished when you're speaking? Because
Impossible to talk to you, buddy.
I don't know why I'm even obsessed. It's just a bit emotional the last few days.
Yeah, of course you are.
It's
You've had a lot. You've had a lot, though. You've had your daughter's birthday. You're not there. You've had the letter. You've had a lot going on, and I don't think you would normally react like that to someone telling you that's not quite all there to be quiet. Don't worry about it. Just.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Every time you're in
Okay, talk lower, so I...
every time you're in a loud situation, do you feel the need to insult people?
No. No. I'm not insulting. I just can't hear. And I'm wondering why you're being so loud when I'm trying to hear James. That's all that is. It's not a confrontation. It's not...
But you was the
being
only
rude.
one who insulted anyone.
Well, you're interrupting.
And you
You're
caused that.
interrupting again, so forget it. I don't want a kind of conversation with you if you're going to interrupt.
I don't want to argue with you. I
Well,
wish
that's
to
what you
leave
do.
it be, and we enjoy our time in here. Come on, let's have a laugh. Let's have the fun. I'll see you later, man.
Are you satisfied with what you found out?
I'll say that for your benefit, yes.
No, don't say it for my benefit. I'm fine. I know the truth.
I'm fed up, Gary.
With
I'm not
me?
going through the same conversations with you again. Yeah.
Why? Give
I'm
me
not
a
going
hint.
through the same.
No,
I've just
please sit
explained.
down.
Good night.
(9:27 p.m).
Yeah. Thanks, Ricky.
Well,
I feel
all right.
stupid now. I feel better.
No.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Aw. Thank you. I feel like such a fucking aegis.
Oh my God.
So if the conflict is going to stop, people have to stop being rude to each other.
I'm not being rude to anyone.
You were, mate. I love you. I love you to bits.
Why are you being rude?
Because I'm trying to make you understand something.
You're trying to make me understand something that doesn't go into my tuning as a human being at 70 years old and what I've been through and what you don't know about me.
Okay, but age, first of all, is a number. Like I told you before, my grandfather is 84 years old and would never, ever say some of the things that you say.
James,
and he's
that doesn't
84.
matter.
I haven't finished yet. I'm talking now. Then, also, I understand your situation with your brain trauma and everything, and I believe...
No, you don't.
I do, I believe...
Don't insult me or you at the same time.
I believe everybody has been very, very supportive of you and helped you and cared for you, but there's only so much rudeness you can take. No? I don't know. I love you, Gary. I think you're brilliant. I find you fascinating. I think you're a great person. But we can't always be wrong. That's all I'm saying. We can't always be wrong.
You can't put me in that same box, though, because I'm in a different... I see it a little differently to how you see it, to be fair.
Okay.
So we can't include me in that, because I've had worse issues with you than I've had with Gary. So
Yeah.
I've had conversation with Gary, but it's been just part of just learning each other's ways. You know, and
there
for
you
Gary,
go.
you know, like...
I don't have a problem
I just
with you.
think...
Well, don't accuse me of having problems with others.
I'm just saying what
Hey, they
other
brought
people
more
have
drink.
said.
They
It
brought more
doesn't
drink.
matter, man. It's
Okay.
the insecurity of the game.
You're right.
We have to understand them, and you have to understand why
Yeah.
they're coming from, because
Let
it's a
Audley
two-way.
talk to you,
It's
'cause
a
I do
two-way
as well.
process. If you understand where
He's
they're
right.
coming from,
Listen to him because he knows.
No, if it's a,
He knows.
No, I have an opinion. I'm just saying my opinion is that it's a two-way process.
What do you
And-
think about him?
Well, it's just like everyone wants to tell you what they want you to do, right? Now, obviously, people don't like when you cut them. They don't like it.
What?
They don't like it when you say, hey, shh. They don't like it when you cut, shh. You know, somebody's talking.
It's because I can't hear, that's all.
No, I know, but the method of shutting them down is not, it doesn't, with anybody.
I'm not shutting anybody
But
down.
that's
I
how
just
it
want
feels,
to hear.
though. Yeah, all right. But so you... But
Damn it, I got the fucking hearing aids
Right.
on. I still can't hear some of the things
Gary,
that
I
are
think
going on.
Part of your...
And that's the way I am, and that's the way I'll be. And I'm not moving away from that. I'm not moving away from that ground.
9:48 p.m.
What's up? Men.
Yeah.
Only for men.
Hug?
Look it out.
Huh?
Okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I want to know if you're okay.
I'm okay now.
Because I'm in no hurry.
I know. I know, I just got quite
Sometimes when I
frustrated.
speak, I'm a little blunt.
I know.
And I was told that by some of the guys, or
Yeah.
by George. But I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
Okay, thank you. We're good.
We're good.
Boom, put it there.
Boom.
Bam.
Go green.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
They're good, we're good, everybody's good. I hope you're good too. So the vote lines have now closed, which can mean only one thing. It's almost time to boot out 2 celebrity bottoms. After the break, we'll find out who has fallen victim to your vote. See you very soon. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother, and it's eviction time! We are only 2 days away from the live final, but not everybody is going to make it. Tonight is a double whammy. The 2 celebrities with the least votes will be evicted together now. You have been voting since Monday, and the results are in. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma. Audley. Dee. Edel. Gary. George. James. Lauren.
Oh no, what have I done?
Ricky. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 3 days, the British public have been voting to save. I can now reveal the 2 housemates with the fewest votes and leaving the house together are...
Love you. Could be me and you all.
Ricky. And Lauren. Ricky and Lauren, you have lost your place in the Celebrity Big Brother house. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes.
Nothing to be ashamed of, mate. I love you, dude. I appreciate it. No, you've been true to yourself, dude.
I'm sorry.
Enjoy it, guys. Live it up.
Appreciate it.
Love you lot. Take care.
Thank you. That's it. You know what you got to do.
Yeah.
Shine your light so bright, all right?
Okay.
Shine that light.
Lauren,
Shine
you
that
have
light
been
so bright, okay?
evicted.
Be confident.
Please leave the Celebrity Big Brother house.
My feet. Bye, babe. Love you.
Please leave immediately.
Go on, Ricky.
Woo! Guys, enjoy it. Smash it.
Oh, God, what the hell have we done?
Love you. Mwah. Smash it. D. You'll be alright, seriously. James, enjoy it, seriously.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
decided that Lauren and Ricky have had one too many. We'll be grilling them on their potential showmance after the break. This could be awkward. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother and our live double eviction. I'm joined by our latest evictees, Ricky and Lauren. Firstly, were you surprised that it was you two this evening? The whole house was up after all.
Obviously it's a bit of a shock, but everyone has their time. It's time to go, and everyone has for a reason.
Don't be diplomatic though. Were you gutted to come out? It's 48 hours before the final. Would you like to have been in there till the end?
Of course, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
You can see there's a few games going on now, though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games going on, and it's just when you treat yourself and stuff like that, when you made it this far, you would love to make it to the end, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when people start playing games just to get a bit of screen time, just to mix it up with that, it's like, you're being fake.
Something tells me Ricky wants to talk about somebody in particular about these games. And who are you? Anyone specific?
Just orderly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think he's a lovely bloke and that, but he copied James the other night playing daft games, taking all the things off, and I think obviously he just cooks. And then he goes to bed at night.
Is cooking playing a game? No, or is it just
no,
I completely disagree.
I think during the day, obviously he's thinking, oh, it's coming up to nomination time, oh, it's coming up to eviction time. He needs to be seen doing something on camera. So I thought, oh, you've plenty doing this to get a bit of screen time.
He's been quite quiet actually. We haven't seen lots of him screen time wise, but what we have seen is him be quite rational. I think he seemed like the dad of the house a little bit.
He is. He's very caring, he's very honest, very calm. He isn't definitely.
You obviously have
game.
different views on Audrey. 100%. I can see in your eyes and in your eyes. But what we really need to talk about is you two. Because your romance / showmance has kind of dominated the last few weeks. So it'd be nice to hear from both of you what you individually thought was going on. So Ricky, let's start with you. What did you think was happening from the beginning and all the way through? We know that Lauren kind of said to you the other night that nothing's going to happen. But up until that point, what did you think was going on?
I fell for Lauren as soon as we walked in. I got on with her really, really, really well. Stop it with the alls. Anyway, yeah, I'm obviously true to myself as well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we clicked, and I sat her down and I said, look, I don't want to be fake or anything like that. I want to be real with you. Do you want to just be friends, or would you like to see how things go? And then she said, oh, we'll see how things go. And obviously,
we saw that. We saw that in the kitchen. We saw that happen.
Obviously, there was a lot of flirting going on some nights, but then during the day, where she would sort of distance herself sometimes, and it was like, I didn't know which way to take it, kind of thing.
She had a sore head.
Yeah, but it was just hard to read being there. Obviously, with each other 24/7. It's not complete reality. Do you know what I mean? It's like
for a reality show, it's quite a false environment.
Yeah.
And what was your take on things? What did you think was happening?
What do you mean
between the two of you?
I think Ricky's a wicked guy. I'll always be friends with him. I haven't got a bad word to say about him, but I feel like it was a bit of pressure that I kind of put under a little bit, and I was completely honest at the beginning, and then as time went on, I felt very cornered, and I was like, this isn't going to work because you don't talk to me much in the day, and it was like jump for the drinks, and then no offence, but jump for the drinks, and then it was like then you'd want to talk to me, but sometimes trying to get to join in and stuff, but you wouldn't. I don't know, but. There's nothing bad, but I think at first I was like, oh no, nothing, and then we kind of grew close, and then I saw a different side, and I was just like.
We did see you say initially, because some housemates were obviously asking you, and you said you didn't, you weren't into him that way, but you did adore him and you loved him as a friend. But then, James would say things like, but he's such a great guy. And you're like, oh well, yeah, maybe.
Exactly.
That whole thing. Take a look at what we've been watching.
Okay. Oh God.
I've
got a wet bum. Feel it.
That's all I'm saying. I like you. Putting that right out there.
I just haven't that fancy for him.
Yeah, I really like you.
I'll be friends with him forever, but that's why I don't want to mislead him.
He really likes you.
Maybe I should give him a chance. I don't know.
I want to know how you feel.
You're a really nice guy. I'd rather take it slow.
That works for me. I don't want you to get hurt, mate.
Don't kiss me.
Oh, man.
Never be anything more than friends.
You mean you?
Yeah.
Didn't she tell him pretty much from the off that she didn't want him?
No, apparently not.
Do you know what it is? People talk about a showmance. That's what she's used me for. You can do it a lot better.
Oh my God.
So watching that back, do you think you could have maybe been clearer with him directly?
Yeah, I think
rather than saying to
being
kind of other
completely
people?
honest, I think at first I was like, oh no, we're just mates. Then our relationship grew and I thought, actually going to give it a go. And then he kind of went a bit funny with me, and every time I tried to do something, he'd be like, make me feel uncomfortable. He wouldn't joke with it, and I felt a bit pressured, and I think that's what scared me off a little bit. And I still think he's great, but I can't force something, you know. But I thought I was very honest with you, and the whole way through it was real, and time changes.
You're not saying very much. Please feel free to chip in and give your opinion as well, because it's obviously about the two of you. That, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
it was a laugh, like.
All I can say is I was real. I was honest, and I was upfront about everything I did. And
do you feel that Lauren wasn't real then?
love you too. Anyway, yeah, I just felt that night when you saw that last bit there, when she said, "Look, me and you aren't gonna." Obviously, I was like, "Nah, you've had my life." I felt this is what I felt it like from those. I was like, "You've had my life all the way through," kind of thing. I'm being really
and you
honest
mentioned that you thought that she'd had you on a bit of a showmance.
Yeah, that's what I felt. That because.
Do you believe that? Still?
I don't know.
I think you changed towards me a little bit. Like, you'd offered to help pack, and then you went a bit strange, and then I'd never know where I was coming or going. I don't know.
I feel like a counsellor right now. I feel like I'm
but we're good friends, like, as well.
Well, you say that, you know, you're good friends. You were brilliant friends in there. Obviously, things have kind of intertwined and got slightly confusing on both sides, maybe. And you've said that you will always be his friend, but can you be friends with somebody outside of this situation that you really like, that you know isn't...
Of course, because I'm not forced to be with her every 24/7, am I? No, I'm joking. No. Of course, we'll always be friends, do you know what I mean? We were friends before this anyway, so if that's where it goes...
So it hasn't damaged your friendship or relationship?
No.
James had a big input in everything in the house. He was very good friends with you.
So James is actually one of the nicest blokes.
He did give you lots of advice. Do you feel like you took a lot of it on board? Or
sorry?
He gave you a lot of advice in things that were happening with you and Lauren.
Do you know what? James is... I mean, I think a lot of people got James wrong. He's not playing games by any stretch of imagination whatsoever.
Yeah.
He just likes being mischievous.
Yeah.
And honestly...
He likes to wind people up.
Yeah.
He's held his hand up and
does,
said that.
He admits it. And to be honest with you, since Dave, I mean, when I lost David, then it was kind of like I lost that sort. Do you know what I mean? He was always there for me. We spoke about everything. And James sort of took that role on, do you know what I mean? He was there for me a lot.
Person.
Yeah. And losing that go-to person, someone the same age, got the do you know what I mean? Same as you as a person.
Yeah.
Losing that early on is really, really hard.
So do you felt that James helped you in the house?
Oh yeah, definitely. He was there for us, definitely.
Let's talk about you and James, because during that feedback task, obviously, he didn't stand up and admit to everything. He did apologise.
The thing is with James...
Did you buy the apology?
No, because I felt like the thing with James, I don't dislike James, but he's a massive fan of game more than anyone.
You think James is?
Yeah, he runs around to see who thinks that he can try and be friends with at the time, and he doesn't really genuinely follow anything he says. I don't dislike James, I've had laughs with him, but I can see another side to him where he's constantly putting words in and upsetting people, and you know, it was very, very difficult at the time living with him, and someone's constantly making comments about someone and then doing the absolute opposite. We was there 24 hours a day. You only see an hour's worth of what we actually live with, if you know that.
I get the feeling there's a Team Audley, Team James thing going on.
There's no teams.
with you two.
Audley's very real and a good person, and I love him to bits, and I think he's brilliant.
Okay, we've got to talk about Gary. We have to ask everybody that comes out of that house about Gary, because everybody is saying he's extremely difficult to live with. We are seeing somebody hugely entertaining. How is it difficult living with him?
Do you know what it is? The past few days, I've actually really spent a lot of time with Gary. He's got some awesome stories. Now, when you've got him one-on-one like we are now,
he's fascinating.
He's unbelievable. It's just when there's a lot of people around, he becomes sort of... I mean, obviously, I know he's got a problem here and stuff like that, but he doesn't have no fit, because 1 minute he's rude, next minute he's like the loveliest person in the world.
Yeah.
But then he gets himself back in that situation again, do you know what I mean? And you find it's draining every single day, going the same thing over and over. It was just draining, really.
During face-to-face nominations, I think it was the first time that you did it, you were very cutting to him and to his face as well. Do you regret anything that that was said during that time?
I don't regret anything I did in the house, not one thing. I mean, we've all had words of Gary. Whether he takes them on board, it's up to him. But
I mean, kind of the things like saying that he's a bad role model to his child, and that's quite personal to kind of go there.
I can understand where you come from.
Do you know what I mean?
What I'm seeing in the house is someone that's pushing women around, just like stopping people when they speak every 2 minutes, and everything that we see. Obviously, like Lauren said there, you see an hour of what we see. We see 24/7, and what I was seeing in the house, that's what I went by.
So what will you take from your time in the house? Never to do it again.
No, do you know what it is? It was obviously I thought the environment was not suited to me, sort of thing. I'm a 27-year-old young single lad, party boy, and it was every single day was hard work. It was long.
What was so hard about it?
Like, literally, there was no food at all for the first 11, 12 days. And obviously, I like going to the gym, eating right, dieting right, and.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That went out the window instantly. David went out the window instantly. I was like, oh, bloody hell. Do you know what I mean? Then you wake up in the morning and you find yourself sitting there having the same conversations with people over and over again, 24/7.
Going around in circles.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of Big Brother. Thank you so much, Ricky.
No, I've loved it. I loved it.
It's Ricky.
How you doing, Yari? Have you been?
I'm good.
All right, babe.
He's cool, he's sweet, and he's my drinking partner.
Got a Newton the tune. It's not bad, that, you know.
Yeah. Ricky does look in the mirror a lot.
That's all I'm saying, I like you.
He's actually a really, really nice kid and a lot more sensitive than he maybe lets on.
Maybe I should give him a chance, I don't know.
I don't want you to get hurt, mate.
Oh, man.
And I want to know why you're so dull, boring, and just not great to watch.
We'll never be anything more than friends.
That's sound. I spoke the truth, so to speak. There have been hurtful comments about me in the press. It was said that I was a bitter, angry little man with a tiny penis. I'll read.
He's one of the most loving, caring people you could ever wish to meet.
No, I didn't do that. I hate you, Big Bro.
He is a really nice guy.
Close left. My time in the Big Brother house has been amazing. A once-in-a-lifetime experience. I've met some amazing people that I'll be friends with for life.
Lauren, did you enjoy it? Any regrets at all?
I don't regret anything. I've been me 100%. I haven't played any games. I've met some amazing people, and I don't regret anything that's happened.
You have been brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my God, I cringe.
It's Lauren.
Hello, I'm Lauren. Nice to meet you.
I'm here to have fun and be young.
I'm an East London girl, babe. Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up.
She's a typical Essex girl.
You really fucking drink?
Typical at the worst.
My drink's gone, need my drink. I want to be sober now. I'm winning. Oh!
Have you urinated in the pool?
Did I?
I look like a pile of shit today.
No, you do.
Lauren!
Yeah?
She's doing this because she knows she's up for nomination.
What have I ever done wrong in life?
When you've got that horrible shit inside you, you do some really stupid things.
I've had enough, I just want to go home. The press can be a little bit mean, saying that I resemble Pete Burns. Show you donut.
Lauren is such a sweet young lady, inside and out.
I click Lauren. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's really nice.
Find the bedroom. Find the bedroom.
I've met some amazing people. I've had such a good time. And it's definitely an experience that will stay with me for the rest of my life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow.
Cheers, Emma.
Friends and family.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Emma.
Well, when I said awkward, I wasn't wrong. So, that is it. We have our 6 Celebrity Big Brother finalists right there. But who will take the crown live on Friday night? Well, that, as ever, is entirely down to you. The lines are now open for you to vote for your winner. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Audley to win, add 01. For Dee to win, add 04. For Edel to win, add 05. For Gary to win, add 07. For George to win, add 08. For James to win, add 09. Here's Marcus.
Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's live final. Votes cast after lines close won't count. Please don't try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 on demand. You can find terms on the Big Brother website.
Up next is Wentworth Prison, and that will be followed by Bit on the Side with Roman.
All right, what a show tonight. Ricky and Lauren are going to be here to explain themselves. Plus, I'm going to be joined by Nicola McLean, Holly Oakes, Kieran Richardson and Louisa. So hurry up and get yourselves down here. I'll see you at 11.
See you then. Live from the house returns at midnight, and as ever, the Big Brother website has all of your latest house news. The highlight show will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m, and we'll see you on Friday, also at 9 p.m, for the Celebrity Big Brother Live Final. Thank you. Good night.
Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes as well. You had them on the other day. Have you got them on now? No.
Now they're going to start giving us stupid, like, 1 bottle of wine.
They better not.
Of course they will. It's only me and you.
Yeah, but
really.
that's funny. At least me and you can handle our drink.
Yeah, they might start giving us a bit more now.
They were absolutely trolled.
Couple of nights, haven't
I mean, Ricky, at least,
he goes to bed when he's smashed.
Yeah.
Crazy sitting here, isn't it? Just not nice.
Yeah, just waiting
for them to. Waiting for Emma to go.
You know what?
Emma. Okay.
Yeah. What I find so hard is obviously, as you know, I'm a little bit. I like to be in control of things, and being totally out of control in here, being told what to do all the time. You can't go out there. Would you like to go to the toilet now? You're going to eat this. You're going to do this. You're going to do this. When I say do this, you do this. It's like, and if you don't do the tasks in your contract, it says you have to do everything. Well, most of us have that in our contract.
No, because a lot of people, the tasks have apparently been changed just to suit,
But it's quite hard to be literally told what to do all the time by Big Brother and, of course, Audley as well. It's tough.
Boy.
He still doesn't get me.